Good morning, my name is Abayomi Munro, and today I'm going to be presenting on the life history of the giant ram's horse named Marisa Cornuarietis. So, giant ram horse snails, also called false ungulate group of apple snails, and there are 150 species of apple snails distributed into 9 genera. They are large, coniferous, stick, and oviparous species, large getting up to 50 millimeters in shell diameter or 5 centimeters. Coniferous stick meaning that they have separate sexes, a male and female, and oviparous meaning that they are an egg-laying animal and they belong to the family Ampullariidae. Adults, as I said, have the ability to get up to a maximum size of 50 millimeters or 5 centimeters in shell diameter. They are found in freshwater habitats in the Caribbean, Central and South America, Asia, and Africa. They are native to South America, and their distribution is so widespread now because of their introduction to these areas as a biological control species for the wellness population of Biophilaria glabrata or B. glabrata, which is a host, intermediate host for the trematode Schistosoma mansoni. The giant ramsel snail both outcompetes and is a predator of the glabrata in that it eats its eggs, juveniles, and even its adults. And this is good because the Schistosoma mansoni causes diseases both in humans and livestock. So habitats, as I said, they're found mostly in aquatic freshwater environments, and they prefer to live in either still, stagnant, or slow moving water with a lot of aquatic vegetation. They possess the ability to tolerate salinity up to 25% of seawater, or approximately 8.25 parts per thousand. They are limited, however, to only warm water or sprinkled water with high calcium concentrations, which they need for building their shells. And temperatures, because of low temperatures, they tend to die. Low temperatures can be fatal to their species. So their biological adaptations are what help to distinguish them from other species, both in their family as well as other aquatic species as a whole. And these snails, they have a planispiral shell with banding longitudinal color patterns, along with the presence of a operculum. Now, there are several color modes, but the most common is the almost brown or yellowish brown with dark bands in variable numbers and variable width. And in some cases, the shell can also be dark brown. So as you can see up there, you've got a yellowish brown shell with dark bands running along it. And as you can see, the shell has a planet spiral shape, almost making it look like a ram's horn itself. There are, however, also xanthics without banding patterns, and these are called the Golo albino variety. They possess two respiratory structures, a monopectinate tenedium and a pulmonary sac. The tenedium is used to help them respire in the aquatic environment. It's kind of their gills, and their pulmonary sac is basically a regressed version of a lung, help them to breathe on terrestrial environments. And they use three modes of respiration: bronchial respiration, siphonal pulmonary respiration, and direct pulmonary respiration. So their diet tends to be mostly herbivorous, but they are omnivores. They prefer to eat living and decaying plants, but they can also prey on snail eggs, neonates, other soft-bodied invertebrates such as smaller snails and mollusks. They also exhibit a preference towards specific foods. So as I said, they prefer to eat aquatic plants, living and decaying. They have a poor capacity to survive starvation compared to other snails species, and this could be due to how fast they use up their galactogen stores or their other nutritional stores in their body. For their reproduction and growth, it depends heavily on their nutrition. So their growth rate of Cornuarietis as well as its reproductive fitness is affected by several factors: the energetic content of their food, nutritional value, structure and texture of their food as well as the digestibility and absorption into the digestive tract. At high temperatures with an abundant amount of food, their life cycle can be as short as 3 months, but in environments with unpreferable temperatures and lack of food, it can take as long as 2 years. The females of the species have the ability to store sperm for months, however, and they lay their eggs. Masses contain up to 80 eggs on the surface of objects underwater, which can be things such as underwater aquatic plants or even stones. The eggs swell up to about 4 millimeters within the span of 10 days, and at that point, the juvenile snail can be seen within the egg, and they can hatch anywhere between day 8 to 8:30 after being laid, and they emerge basically resembling a miniature version of the adult snail. They continue to grow in size until they reach maturity at around 6 months, using calcium in the environment to build their shell, and females have been seen to begin first spawning at 8 months. And to conclude, just to go over some things, their distribution range is rather large across South and Central America, Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. As I said, this is due to them being introduced to these other places as a biocontrolled species, but they are native to South America. They tend to prefer aquatic plants, but they are omnivorous, so they will eat eggs of other invertebrates. They will eat small invertebrates and stuff like that, but they prefer aquatic plants. They prefer an environment where the water is still or stagnant or slowly moving. Warm temperatures, high calcium stores, a lot of aquatic plants, and preferably fresh water. They lay their eggs on objects underwater. Eggs can take anywhere between 8 to 13 days to hatch, and in good conditions, their juveniles can take 6 months to reach maturity, and females can begin spawning at 8 months. And they are distinguishable from other aquatic snails both in and out of their family due to their body spiral shell with banding longitudinal color patterns, along with the presence of an operculum. In dead organisms or preserved shells, the operculum is not visible, but the plant spiral shell with banding longitudinal color patterns is usually more than enough to identify it as giant ramblon snail or Marisa Cornuarietis. That's it. Just we're excited. Thank you so much.